Hello everyone, I am Chase at Rocky Mountain ATVMC coming at you with our top 5 motocross grips for 2018. All right, so as you guys can see on the table in front of me today, well, we're talking all about grips. Now, many of you know that here at Rocky Mountain, we have a massive selection of grips that you can choose from, and you could spend a lot of time just looking at them, so we thought we'd help you out. So on the table, I've got some of our most popular and our favorite dirt bike grips for 2018. Now remember, because there are a lot of styles that you can choose from, if you're not quite sure what style might be best for you, well, you can watch our dirt bike grip buyer's guide, or our guide that is, where we talk about all the different grips, the different styles and compounds that are available, and that will help you out. But today, we just want to share with you some of our favorites. Now remember, you might not see a grip up here that you use that you really like, so comment below, let us know what grip that is, let us know what you like about it, maybe what you don't like about it, and also let us know what you think of our lineup that we have on the table today. So the first grip that we're going to show you is bang for your buck, in my opinion, one of the best grips that is out there. This is the Tusk Dual Compound. So this grip is a half waffle design, which is probably the most common design that you're going to see that professional riders are using. If you're not real familiar with it, you can see on the grip, you have this raised waffle pattern. And the reason behind that is it reduces vibration to the rider's hand, but it also just gives good added grip for the rider's finger. So a very popular design. And also what's great about this grip, it's a dual compound. So you have a harder compound, you can see is the light gray. So you have on the inside, the outside, it's also the base of the grip. So that's going to add durability. But then the outer material is going to be a softer compound. So that's going to give good comfort for the rider's hands. And also what I really like about that harder compound on the end is that if you have a crash or a tip over, much less likely to rip or tear. So if you're like me and you tip over more than you'd like to admit, well, this is really going to help you out having that harder end. So that's the Tusk Dual Compound. Now the second grip in our lineup is going to be the Scott SX2. So another very popular grip, one that a lot of riders here at Rocky Mountain really like. Now you can see this is a non-waffle pattern, okay? So a lot of riders might call this a smooth grip, but you can see it has this uniform diamond pattern all the way around the grip. Now one thing with this type of grip that's that non-waffle is a lot of riders feel like this gives the thinnest feel. So for riders that have smaller hands, this would be a really popular grip choice. But this is also a dual compound, which means just like with that Tusk grip, you're gonna have a harder base along with the inside and the outside, and then that softer compound on the outside. But also what I like about the SX2 is you can see they actually here on the inside where your thumb is, it's a little bit tapered there and it's smoother. So it's just gonna give a little bit of thumb relief. And also a little bonus with the SX2 is they actually do come with a set of donuts. So next up on the list, we have got the Taper Pillowtop. So this is easily probably one of the most popular best-selling grips year after year. And as you can see, it's got a very unique design on it. So Taper uses what they call their Vibrasonics pillow tops. You can see those all the way around the grip. And those are designed to help reduce rider vibration. And also they do a great job of self-cleaning. So if you're riding in wet or muddy conditions, it just helps the grip stay clear of that mud. So you're gonna retain that good grip. And also, this is a triple compound grip. So you have 3 different densities or 3 different hardnesses of material. So you've got the outside, which is nice and soft, but then you have the inside, which is a little bit harder, and then the outside of the grip is even harder material, so that's gonna give good rip and tear resistance. Now with these, a couple things to keep in mind. Okay, you have the regular version, which they actually designed to be a little bit larger in diameter than just a standard grip. So for riders that have larger hands, the regular would be the way to go. But for riders that have a smaller hand looking for a smaller diameter, well, you have the Pillowtop Lite version. So this is actually going to have a smaller diameter. So if you have a smaller hand and you like that Taper or that Pillowtop design, well, then I would go with the Lite. So really good grip, extremely popular. I've used these before. I'm a big fan. So next up, very unique grip. This is the Renthal Kevlar. Now what's cool about this is we all know Kevlar, known to be a very durable material, so Renthal actually utilizes that in this grip compound. So what it does, gives very good durability to the grip, but also has a good soft feel to it. It's a really popular grip. In fact, one rider for me that really stands out that I see use this grip a lot would be Marvin Muscan. So it's a half waffle design. Now what's cool is that Kevlar, okay, they say that there's millions of Kevlar strands that are aligned inside here. So what happens is as the grip starts to wear a little bit, what's cool is those Kevlar strands start to actually make their way to the surface. So you're exposing more and more of it the more the grip wears. So in my opinion, I actually feel like this grip even gets grippier as it starts to wear in a little bit. So it's a really cool grip, very unique design. I'm a big fan. Now there are a couple choices with this. You have the standard, okay, but then you also have the tapered version. So with the tapered, you can see it has that elevated diamond pattern all the way around, and it's also tapers down a little bit. So it really just comes down to rider preference, which one you like more. I know riders that use both. Both really popular, both very comfortable grips. But again, you've got the standard and also the tapered. Now, last grips that we want to show you, some of my personal favorites. These are the ODI V2 lock-ons. We got two versions up here. You have the standard, then you also have the EMIG edition. Now, if you're a rider, you like to add a little bit of cool color scheme to your bike, you want that customized look, the EMIG has a lot of cool colorways that you can choose from. But with a lock-on grip, what makes these so popular and the reason that I'm such a big fan is how easy you can install these. So for most riders, when they install their grips, they're using grip glue, also safety wire. I've done it a lot, okay? If you're a rider that really doesn't like to do that, or maybe you've had grips slip on you, or when you go to take your grips off, you gotta take the grip off, you ruin the grip, and then you gotta get all that grip glue off. If you're tired of dealing with that, you need to try out some lock-on grips. So with these, very simple, okay? The throttle side, you can see that the grip is actually molded onto your throttle tube. So you're just gonna take your stock throttle tube off, slide this on, and it's gonna come with multiple cams. So you're gonna grab the one that's gonna be set up for your bike, so look at the instructions. But then the non-throttle side, you can see the grip, again, it's molded onto a hard plastic sleeve, and also the grip on here, very soft, nice, grippy, tacky material, half waffle design. But once you slide it on, you're just gonna rotate it, get the grip where you want it. But on the inside, you can see you have this aluminum collar, and then you have a small Allen bolt here. So all you're gonna do is just tighten that down once you have the grip on, and it doesn't slip. I've never had a pair slip. They stay in place really well. And then when you go to take the grip off, all you have to do is just loosen that bolt, and the grip slides right off. So for me, just makes installation, removing grips much, much easier, and also very hard end cap, so that's gonna add durability if you have a crash or tip over. But if you do run full wraparound hand guards, well, the ends of these actually do punch out pretty easy, so you can still run these with that full wraparound. But again, you've got a couple versions. You've got the standard, and then you have the EMIG. The standard does come in a gray version as well, and if you do wanna add some cool looks with some cool colorways, check out the EMIG edition. But there they are. Those are our top 5 motocross grips for 2018. Now remember, like I said earlier, if you have a grip that you didn't see up here, comment below, let us know what it is. We would love to hear your thoughts, comments, and reactions to the grips that we have on the table. And to pick any one of these grips up or to see all the grips that we offer here at Rocky Mountain, you can click on the link, head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Don't forget, guys, that orders over $75 ship free. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, we'll make sure to click and subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm Chase, and see you on the trails.